Sometimes, the world doesn't know what to do with someone who shines too brightly. You step into the room wearing something bold, something that makes you feel alive, and suddenly, there it is, the sideways glance, the whispered comment, the invisible judgment that says, "Who do you think you are?" But here's the truth that Dolly Parton understood from the very beginning: the sparkle isn't for them, it's for you. And yes, it's hard to be a diamond in a rhinestone world. It's hard to stand tall when everyone else is trying to blend in. But that's exactly what makes the sparkle so powerful. It cuts through the noise. People doubted Dolly. They thought the big hair and rhinestones were a costume, a distraction from her talent. But what they didn't see was that the sparkle was part of the talent. It was part of her truth. She knew that when you walk into the world with glitter in your step and a song in your heart, you're telling the universe, "I'm not here to shrink. I'm here to shine." The people who doubt you, they're just not ready for someone who dares to be both bold and brilliant. Someone who doesn't wait for permission to take up space. And that's okay. You don't need their permission. You never did. Owning the sparkle is about more than clothes. It's about confidence. It's about claiming your voice, even if it trembles. It's about choosing authenticity over approval. Every single time, because the world will try to dim you. It will tell you to be quiet, to be small, to play nice. But diamonds don't get dull just because someone else wears rhinestones. They shine anyway. They shine through it. And if you ever start to feel like you're too much, remember this: you're not too loud. You're not too colorful. You're not too dramatic. You're just dazzling in a place that forgot how to look for real light. So next time someone questions your sparkle, just smile and say, "It's not for you, but it's mine," because that's what it means to be a diamond. You shine on purpose, even when they doubt you. That's when it matters most. Life doesn't always blow in the direction you planned. You set your course, you have a dream, a destination, and suddenly the wind changes. Plans fall apart, people let you down, doors that looked wide open slam shut. It's easy to feel stuck in that moment, like all your progress has disappeared with the breeze, but Dolly reminds us, you don't have to control the wind, you just have to adjust the sails. Grace isn't about forcing things. It's not about gripping the wheel tighter or yelling at the sky for shifting on you. Grace is softer. It's wiser. It's the quiet strength of saying, "This path isn't working, but I'm not giving up. I'm just finding another way." Think of all the times Dolly could have quit. She grew up in poverty. She entered a male-dominated industry. She was underestimated again and again. But she never stopped sailing, she just kept adjusting. She left a successful TV partnership, even when people told her she was making a mistake. She followed her own voice, and that voice led her to Jolene, to 9 to 5, to Dollywood. Grace doesn't mean giving up the dream. It means being flexible about the route. It means pausing long enough to ask, what is life really offering me right now? Where's the new wind? What's the next move? And sometimes, grace means doing nothing at all, letting the storm pass, resting until the breeze feels right again. There's power in that too, because storms don't last forever, and when they pass, you'll still be standing, still dreaming, still steering, even if the course has changed. So the next time life throws you off track, take a breath, feel the wind, and remember, you don't have to fight it, you just have to shift. And when you do, you might find yourself sailing into something even better than what you had planned. Some people run from their pain, others bury it, but the brave ones, they use it. That's what Dolly did. She didn't hide her heartbreak. She turned it into music. Every tear she cried became a lyric. Every storm she weathered became a verse. And somehow, through that process, she gave the rest of us a reason to keep going too. Because pain is a strange thing. It feels like weakness when you're in it, but if you hold on, it becomes strength. It becomes your roots. Think about a tree in a storm. Wind howling, branches bending, but the tree doesn't fall. Why? Because its roots go deep. And those roots, they were built during storms just like this. That's what Dolly meant. Life will challenge you. People will hurt you. Your heart will break, maybe more than once. But what you do with that pain, that's what defines you. Do you close off? Do you give up? Or do you sit down, pick up the pieces, and turn them into something beautiful? A song, a story, a strength you didn't know you had. Dolly's catalog is full of hurt, but wrapped in hope. Jolene wasn't just about a woman stealing her man, it was about vulnerability, longing, the ache of not being enough. And yet, she sang it with style, with rhythm, with sparkle. That's the magic. Pain doesn't have to define you, but it can refine you. It can teach you who you are when everything else falls apart. It can reveal what truly matters, and it can give you a voice, one strong enough to help others find theirs. So when the next storm comes, don't be afraid to feel it. Let the wind shake your branches, let the rain fall, but stay rooted. And remember, you were made to grow through this, to rise after it, to become something deeper, wiser, and more powerful than you ever imagined. Pain doesn't mean you're broken, it means you're growing. There's a moment, and maybe you felt it, where you start to shrink just a little. You walk into a room and suddenly you're second-guessing everything. Your voice, your outfit, your laugh, yourself. You start editing who you are, hoping you'll be more acceptable, more likable, more normal. But Dolly's not having it, and honestly, neither should you. Find out who you are, she said, and do it on purpose. On purpose, that means not by accident, not by chance, not as a watered-down version of someone else. You walk in the room like you belong, because you do. And the people who can't handle your light, let them find some sunglasses. Your shine isn't up for negotiation. Dolly's shine came wrapped in wigs, heels, big lashes, and rhinestones. She wasn't afraid to look too much, because she knew what so many people forget. Authenticity is not about fitting in. It's about standing out because you're real, because you're you. And being yourself doesn't mean you'll be loved by everyone, but it does mean you'll be loved by the right ones. The ones who see you truly see you, and say yes, that, more of that. You don't need to fit into their mold. You weren't made for small boxes. You were made to glow, to sing, to speak truth, whether it's quiet or loud, soft or sassy. Dimming your shine won't make the world brighter. It just makes you invisible. And you weren't born to disappear. You were born to be seen. So keep laughing the way you do. Keep dressing how you want. Keep saying what matters, even if your voice shakes a little. Do it on purpose, with full volume, full color, full Dolly, because you are not too much. You are just enough, and your light is needed. Don't dim it, not for anyone, not ever. Sometimes, you hit a wall. You follow the rules. You try to do things the right way. You take the road everyone says is safe, but it just doesn't feel right. You're walking, but it's like wearing shoes that don't fit. Blisters, frustration. Something in your gut saying, this isn't where I'm meant to be. That's when most people stop. They settle. They think, well, this is just life. It's too late to change. But not Dolly. She didn't just accept the road that was given, she built a brand new one. When she left her early business partnerships, people said she was reckless. When she leaned into her unique look and sound, people said it was too much. But she didn't back down. She didn't wait for permission. She carved out her own label, built her own theme park, started literacy programs for children, and funded vaccine research. All because she didn't wait around for someone to make space for her dreams. She created the space, and you can too. Paving a new road doesn't mean you won't be scared. It means you choose courage anyway. You take one small step, then another, laying down stones as you go, and maybe it's messy, maybe it's slow, but with every choice, every detour, every lesson, you're building something no one else can duplicate, your path. A path that fits you perfectly. One where your gifts aren't just tolerated, they're celebrated. So if you find yourself walking someone else's road, ask yourself, who am I walking this for? And does it still lead where I want to go? If the answer is no, that's not failure. That's a signal. A call to reimagine, to rebuild, to rise. Because no one gets to define your direction but you. And if the map doesn't show the route, make your own. Step by step, stone by stone, sparkle by sparkle.